Hello everybody. Right, I've got a little short one for you now. This is based on something that it comes up and you can make this mistake really easy, especially if you are dealing with multiple accounts for your clients, pulling into your business manager, and or you might have multiple businesses, multiple catalogs, things like this. So it's a really simple mistake to make, which I want you to make sure you don't make this mistake. So this is how you rectify it. So if you go into your ads manager, and I've simply here built a sales campaign. It doesn't matter if it's lead gen or anything like that. And when you get to building your ad, so where you put your creative and your text in, etc., there's a new way of importing your creative. So what we used to see straight in front of us would be that we go down to our area, and you would automatically see add your creative. You would see primary text, headline, description, etc. Now you get a box which just says add creative and a little button underneath it with a drop down which is set up creative, image, video ad. Now I'm going to go here for an image. Okay, right, now the first thing you see, and this is the problem, so I'm going to pretend that you haven't seen this, and we just go through creative setup, we click next, and then we go to text, we put in our text, and then we click next, and then we put in our media. I'm going to put in just an image now. Something's not me dressed as a suit, but so I'm going to put this image, I'm going to go next. I'm going to add it in, and I'm going to skip the new AI generation. I'm going to skip optimizations. Right, so now I've imported my image. Okay, now underneath it now we can see primary text has opened up. That's not what we're here for on this particular example. Here you'll see on the right hand side where you see your ad previews, you'll see your Facebook feed. Now if we go down, we'll see underneath the Facebook feed has pulled in, and you can see here as an example because this is another client, you can see it's pulled in a catalogue of different products. I mean, we've got a mirror there, we've got a lounge, we've got curtains. So obviously this is a different product. This is nothing to do with my business. Like if you were building this ad, you think this is nothing to do with your business. It's pulled in a catalogue. Now, obviously, as I said earlier, if you're an agency or you're working on multiple accounts, this is where it's really easy to make this mistake. And I sort of found this by accident, luckily. So what we need to do is we need to go back to editing that media. In fact, I need to go back even further. I need to delete that media. Oh, no, just above it, sorry. Creative setup. And you can see in the creative setup, I've got site links 0, and I've got catalog items 397. So a catalog is being brought in, but at nowhere during this sales campaign, because usually you pull in a catalog by starting up your sales campaign and choosing Advantage plus catalog ads. That's not happening anywhere. So it's automatically by default choosing to put into catalog. So I can either delete that creative, or I can then pull in. So if I go to edit on creative setup, you'll see here that the first thing that happens when putting in your creative is creative setup will use the sources to add information to your ad when we think that it will inspire action from the person viewing it. Add as many sources as you like. Well, I don't want any sources. So underneath it, you can see here with the sources www.theadsclinic, and then catalog, Shopify product catalog, store collection of all products. Now I don't know what that is because unfortunately Shopify just calls it a Shopify product catalog. But when you're dealing with multiple accounts like I am, it'd be really handy if it actually named the account. So anyway, I can go into edit sources, and I can go to catalog, and I can scroll to the top, and I can not connect a catalog. I save this, and now that catalog is gone, and you can see creative setup just above, where it's still in the ad creative center. It will say catalog items 0. So if I was to delete, let's just go back to the beginning, remove that particular bit of creative, go back to creative setup, set up ad creative, upload an image ad. You can see the first thing that I see here in the creative setup is source URL again and catalog not connected, which is what we want. But by default, when creating a new ad, that will pull through a catalog, whether it's your own catalog you don't want or another client's catalog. Not great if you are running on ads, which some of my clients are. You're running ads for other businesses, and you get one business advertising someone else's catalog on the same ad. Really, really not good. So pay attention to that. I hope that helps. Just basically loads of things at the moment. You just need to do lots of double checking to make sure things aren't happening. And the thing is, if you put in a new catalog, like down here for the notifications, sorry, for optimizations area, which hasn't happened yet because I've got to upload a creative. Every time you re-upload a creative, if you change your mind, those optimizations default back onto displaying. So most of the time you want those turned off. So anyway, I hope that helps. See you next time.